Okay? But this is meta-science, or metaphysical things, beyond the physical. Okay? We have so far covered two major things. One, the inner smile. Two, the 6 healing sounds of the organs. Learning that we vibrate to certain sounds and frequencies of energy and color, and how to absorb these frequencies to heal the body. Okay? Before we move forward today, we must always start by calling our ego, our ancestors. So I ask you please to rise in honor of your ancestors. No Africans gather without their ancestors. No such thing. Okay? And I ask you simply to tune your spirit into your great-grandma, your great-grandpas, and your line of people, Ashi, that you come from. Because they're doing all this work that we're seeing, causing us to gather here today in physical plane. So we honor the ancestors, the invisibles. I'll be saying a phrase in Yoruba, which is Ibashe, which means we honor. I ask you to say Ashe at the end of each statement, which means, and so it is, or more power to it. Ibashe Olodumare. Ibashe Boborisha. Ibashe Eshu Eshupnego. Ibashe Oya Apnego. Ibashe Bobo Egun Umbelese Olodumare. Ibashe to all the Egun of Africa who were priests and priestesses who preserved the sacred rights of the Africans. Ibashe to all the Africans buried in Mother Africa. May your bones continue to nourish the motherland, Ashe. Ibashe to all those ancestors who were stripped from Mother Africa. We do not forget you. Ibashe to all the Egun who were placed in those ships of evil. Those in those hulls. Those who were pushed overboard. We do not forget your story. Ibashe to the Egun who sit at the bottom of Oloko, the god of the sea. May your bones rise forth, Ashe, and clatter the tale of your journey, Ashe. Ibashe to all the Africans throughout the diaspora, the Caribbean, South America, North America, Arctic, Europe, Australia. We are all one. Ibashe to our beloved Native American ancestors. We give thanks to you and honor to you for shielding us and loving us in our hour of need. Ashe. May we Africans, Ashe, claim discipline, Ashe. May we claim the old way, Ashe, to make it in a new light, Ashe, for today's generation, Ashe. May we have wealth, prosperity, health, and commanding force in this country, Ashe. Ibashe to the Egun who built this country, grandma and grandpa, those who saw their children being hanged, tortured, brutalized for simply being. May we have our 4 acres and a mule. Ibashe to all the Egun of those who are in this room. I give honor to your ancestors, Ashe. For I know they have brought you forth, Ashe, because there is a conspiracy of light afoot among the Africans, Ashe. And I pray that your ancestors tune you in to what is happening, Ashe. Egun, I pray that you teach your children discipline, teach them the ways of health, the ancient science of well-being, Ashe. May we have friendship today, wisdom, knowledge, brotherhood and sisterhood, and love amongst ourselves, Ashe. Egun, teach us to forgive each other, Ashe. Egun, to tolerate each other's faults, for none of us are perfect. Egun, what I cannot teach, may you teach them. What I cannot show, may you show them. And what I cannot reveal, may you reveal, Egun. Bless your children, Egun, Ashe. 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 Have a seat, please. Okay. Now. Quick summation. In Igbo, the word for God is Chi. In China, the word for life force is Chi. Actually, God is Chi, or energy. Illness is simply an imbalance of natural forces. That's true in your job, your family, your situation with your mate, or your body. If the natural force of business is imbalanced, you have a sick business. If the natural forces of relationships are imbalanced, you have a sick relationship. My name is Minister IFAGBEMI. I'm what's called a BABALAWO, which means high priest. And the function of BABALAWOs are to restore balance on all levels of being. We often think it's simply the physical form that's having the problem. We have no money. We have no health. But the priests will teach you, and priestesses, that it's a higher form of source that creates the imbalance. You see? So we'll start there at the causative level, which is spirit. Your physical body is the last stage of your evolution. You lose that, then you go back to spirit. Spirit begins, body is the end of the cycle, and so on and so forth for eternity, or not for eternity, depending upon how well you exercise your spiritual power. Okay? So, we learned the inner smile. We learned the 6 healing sounds. We learned opening the third eye. Who practiced this week, even once? Raise your hands high. Okay. I'm going to be real naughty now. Who didn't practice? Those who were here and knew they were supposed to practice, who did not practice. Raise your hand. Be honest. Don't be frightened. Why am I doing this? Cause and effect. When you leave this plane of existence back to the spirit world, you're going to meet an angel we call Eshu, the trickster. He sits at all doors, both physical and metaphysical doors. And he's going to ask you, so how did you live your life? Did heaven send you someone to help you improve yourself and you accepted the teaching? Or were you slothful and negligent on your divinity? Well, I was busy, or this happened in my child. Actually, well, that's very interesting. C-. Next. Right? You go to school, your teacher says, you didn't have the paper in, so I can't give you the grade. Sorry, Charlie. We must take responsibility. Right? If not you, who? So I must invoke this stern paternal force of a Batala. God of light, who is firm. Develop yourselves. Take the 10 minutes out of your day. Tithing. Let's take a minute for that. They say it's a biblical concept, but it's much older. Tithe means what? Who knows what the word tithe literally means? 1/10. Right? 1/10 of what? Time and your money, right? You tithe your church 1/10 of your earnings, right? That law works, by the way. It's a divine law. But tithing really means 1/10 of your day. 1/10 of a day, 24 hours in a day, is 2.5 hours. We say you should tithe to heaven 1/10 of your day in prayer, meditation, contemplation. Give God 1/10. In return, you get 10/10. Okay? It will not work if you do not press the pedal. You must do the work. Okay? I'm only telling you what you'll hear again at a more critical stage of your life. Okay? Now, and you can relax too. You can relax. We only teach you how life works. Inner smile. What you can do throughout your day, you're standing in line waiting for your groceries. You're at a car stop. at the street. Do a quick inner smile. You don't have to take slice time out of your day simply to meditate. The ancestors are responding to your need to integrate spiritual truth into a hectic Western lifestyle. You see? So slip it in on the sneak tip. Do a little meditation. So let's see you smile. Now we know it's not just for fun, right? I mean, it's nice. But those of us who are learning know it's much more deep than just for fun. Smiling has healing force. Great healing force. Ask a baby. If we all laughed, someone depressed wouldn't be able to stay depressed very long if they're always laughing. Smiling is a goddess. Her name is Ashu. You see? A divine force. So smile. Fake it if you don't feel it. It's alright. Fake it till you make it. To relax yourself. Just relax, Smile very gently, the corners of your mouth. Okay? There is a yogic technique. Do this. Place one to each corner of the mouth. Gently lift. Hold. Yeah, try it. You have a nice smile already. Try it, okay? And what you want to do is to sense heat going into the corners of your mouth and your fingertips. Heat. Project what they call chi. Hold it up for a few more seconds. Release. Is there a shift in your energy? Yes? No?
Yes.
Yes, there's a shift in your chi, your life force. Okay? Those of you who master this science, which is introduced in this book that we use in this class, will learn how to wield chi. What some people call life force, magical power, energy, ki. All great masters know how to wield chi. But it takes practice, right? Much practice. The inner smile begins with 3 runs, front, middle, and back. I'm just reviewing the last 3 weeks. The 6 healing sounds go in a certain order. They go upon the seasons. We start with the lungs, which belong to fall, and move to certain organs until we get back to fall. By being healthy, we will tie you back into natural rhythms. Nature is the source of your energizing. So by practicing a certain healing technique, you tune into natural energy. You don't have to buy it. You don't need HMO. Which they're making more inaccessible to our people. There's a reason why the Ogun are bringing this class to you. They see the future. About a year or so ago, they tried to take natural herbs off. Do you remember that? To take buying alfalfa, some spirulina off the market to make it a pharmaceutical purchase. That's pretty serious, right? Didn't rise, but they tried. You think they will stop? You think in these hospitals they treat you the same because you're black? Same treatment, same consideration, same respect? Anyone who's been hospitalized may know what I'm talking about. And the ancestors cannot use us if we're ill. You cannot make a nation with sick people. But the healing is inaccessible to your pockets. So what are we going to do now? Turn to nature. She'll be there for you. Earth, water, air, fire, space. The 5 elements. Okay? That's your salvation. Alright. Then we learned opening the third eye. Through what virtues? What opens your third eye? Love, generosity. That will too, though. Yes, humility opens more the heart. Joy, kindness, and sincerity. Love, integrity, joy, kindness, sincerity opens your capacity to know all things. Okay? So, we're going to do one further technique this week. Next week is a critical class. It is pivotal. Don't miss next week. Okay? Because next week we start the microcosmic orbit. What we call the yellow root, which is the circulation of the earth around the sun. That elliptical egg shape the earth makes. The same thing happens inside of your body. Exact same process. Spring, summer, fall, winter. Okay? I had a client from New Jersey in a severe state of chronic fatigue syndrome, CFS. They don't know what causes it or really how to cure it yet. I said, say this particular prayer is a prayer that we use to heal the body, and do these exercises. Person's athletic, running around, you would never know. And take vitamins. Those 3 things I gave them. It works. You can heal your babies, heal your sick mother. There is power here. So practice. Give it 10 minutes. Okay? All right. We learned with the opening of the third eye last week that energy moves. The Hindus call it Shakti. We call it Ashe. In Egypt it's called Shakum. Energy moves either inward or outward. Either expanding and growing, we call that summer, or contracting and collapsing, called winter. Okay? Your money's either growing or shrinking. Your heart's either growing or shrinking. Your virtues, everything follows these 2 rhythms of life. Who's heard of the goddess Oya? Oya, Oya, Winnie, Winnie. Oya, the twirler. Those who don't know, she's a Yoruban angel, a goddess of great strength. She is the female warrior. She is the conquering female. In Africa, the elders told me all women are Oya. I said, that's interesting, There's Oshun, Yemonja, goddess of streams, goddess of water. But he goes, all females are Oya. The power to stir life, to create life. Oya, when she comes, if you ever had the honor of going to Africa or here in America, seeing the summoning of the wind goddess, Oya, she always comes like this. She starts spinning. And if the sister has long locks, it's a beautiful sight to see, because everything's whipping out, whirling, and she never gets dizzy. That's symbolic of female's power to go into trance. Your whirling dervishes, you've seen, they're going into a hyper-trance state through the body. We do it through the drum. We drum into, it's called the heavenly drum. We go into the spiritual realm. We're either spinning into the spiritual world or spinning out. Our drum rhythms create a flux of chi, of energy, that take you in or out. Okay, it's our magic carpet. So, we say that chi that flows clockwise contracts, gathers force towards it. Anything spinning from top to right and around makes things come closer and closer to the center. That is centripetal force. Counterclockwise motion makes energy expand. So if you want to draw something to you, what do you got to do? Clockwise, bring it to you. You have certain muscles in your body that are circular in shape. They contract around the mouth, the eyes, the genitals, even the tongue. You can draw things into you by working these muscles very subtly. Okay? Today we're going to learn how to drink the sun and drink the moon, literally. Literally. There are evenings I sit out at the full moon and suck in yin qi from the moon. Gentle, soft moon energy into my body to cool me out, nourish my internals, regenerate me. I need energy. I'm driving on a hot sunny day. I suck in solar chi. Drink it. You read the text of Egypt. I drink the sun and moon. I eat the gods. I eat the divine forces of life. You see? No no-dos. No pick-me-up. I drink the sun, literally. You know the phrase of yin and yang, right? Yin means, best way to put yin, quiet and in. Quiet forces and inward moving forces. Yang, assertive forces and upward. Watch me call some yin, some yang qi. I had to call yang qi to make my arm go up. Yin qi. Which is easier? Yin qi. I didn't have to do anything except just cancel the command to stay. Gravity pulled me. Expansion takes effort. Contraction happens normally. It takes work to stay awake. Right? It's much easier just to go to sleep. That's a very important philosophy of Africa. It takes work to get awake. That's a yang process. Okay? They say yang is male, yin is female. Generally true. Yang is fire, yin is water. Okay? Now, let me do this board over here. You have what are called radial muscles. Okay? Which means simply circular. By taking the eyes are very important. Okay? They need to be so eyes all over the place. Eyes of the hawk, eyes of God, eyes. You practice these muscles. Is that too loud? Is that too loud? Okay. We're going to work your eye muscles a bit today. The eyes are actually extensions of the brain, right? The optic nerve is actually linked dead into the brain. Rubbing the eyes relaxes the brain and nervous system. I want you to practice something with me. Spinning your eyes. We start by looking up, right, down, left. Up, right, down, Okay? Just try that a few rounds with me. And up, right, down, left. Up, right, down, left. Keep going a few more times. Up, right, down, left. Up, right, down, left. Do it 9 times. Up, right, down, left. Up, right, down, left. Once more, and up, right, down, left. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Sense your third eye. If you feel a movement of energy at all. A motion of energy, or spiraling. Okay, open your eyes. Who could sense a movement of something right about here? Huh? You're stirring your third eye. It works. Okay? Step 1 is starting it. Step 2 is practicing it. Step 3 is perfecting it. Okay? So, before we go deeper into that, let us, in group session, smile, 6 sounds, opening our third eye. Okay? Those who are new, I will kind of guide us through the actual exercises. Okay? Relax. Okay? Stand. Okay. We're going to loosen the spine. Okay? Why is the spine important? Why is your spine important? Yes. Huh? Helps you stand erect. Right? Humans are the only creatures that walk erect. Do you know why that is? Any tip summons chi from the universe. Any pyramid shape, angular shape, or long shape actually sucks in what they call universal chi in Chinese. That's why all churches have skinny steeples. They summon in cosmic energy to help the congregation find God. So, your brain is the first part to get hit by cosmic chi, as opposed to your tail of an animal, right? That's why they're bestial. Don't have the head that we have, huh? So, you're right. Helps you stand up straight. The spine connects to every organ in your body, right? Every nerve links to the spine as the thoroughfare, right? So it must be relaxed. Okay? So we start by doing spinal stretches. Okay? It's very simple. All you have to do is a 3 motion process. We're going to pull my arms back. Okay? You have to stick your chest out, head back, chest out, butt out. Huh? So this. Don't hurt yourself. Always be gentle. Perhaps I should stand on her nice chair here so those in the back can see. Okay. Alright? Like this. Head back, chest out, butt out. Okay, we do that for 3 times like this. So, 1. Then you curl in. You're going to arch the back, like a book. Then out again. Curl in. Out. We'll do 6. We'll do everything in 3s. In. Out, Africans. Yes. In. 5. Stretch that back, and 6. Very good, very good. Okay. feel the back is relaxed, you have more relaxed chi there. Okay, the next thing we're going to move right into is what's called the silkworm. Where you will, from the base of your spine, kind of wiggle your spine up and back down, like a little silkworm climbing a tree. You want to feel a wave going from bottom to top, top to bottom. We'll do it 6 rounds. Okay? So it's kind of like your hula dancing, So, kind of just wiggle up, and then you wiggle back down. All the way down to the coccyx, to the base of the spine. Up, down, up. You'll see this feels kind of cool. Down, 3 more rounds. Up, if you're Hawaiian. Up to the, the neck, down. Little silkworm. See little silkworm? Up, down, and 1 more. Up. Look at all those tensions in your back, and down. You feel cooler? More relaxed? Okay. Moving right next to the next one. It's called the spinal twist, like a washing machine. You want to imagine you're almost twisting your spine on the inside, like rotating it. From the bottom, it's more like you're twisting like this. Just like a short movement. Up to the neck, like a little washing machine, right? Just imagine it in your head. It'll be easier to do it that way. And down. Up. Down. Up. Down. 3 more. You always do things in 3s, 6s, or 9s. Up. Down. There's a reason for that. Up. Down, and 1 more. Up. Up, Africans. And down to Mother Earth. There we have it. Now,